Hey guys, Sandy here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am using this sketch from PageMaps to create a layout with my kit for the Kill a Kit series in March. Now, if you haven't seen that kit yet, I have pulled some of my papers and embellishments and photos from my son's marine album kit and made it into something that was more manageable and more usable. Now I'm going to follow this sketch pretty much spot on, and I'm just trying to figure out what I want to go where. Now, I almost felt like this was too easy. Do you ever have pages like that where you do it, it comes together, there's not a lot going on, there's not a lot of extra embellishment, there's just not a lot going on in the page, but it's complete and you like it and you're happy and you're almost like, what just happened? Did I just create that, like, this layout? So sped up, this layout is something like 9 minutes long. So real time, this took about 18 minutes to complete because I do speed up my videos most of the time, just 2 times. Any much longer than 2 times and I feel like I am moving at a pace that does not look normal. 2 times, like, this looks kind of normal. Sometimes it moves a little bit weirdly, but 2 times it looks pretty normal. So this photo here, I have definitely scrapbooked twice, and I actually talked about it in an intro that I created for this video before I had started scrapbooking it, but for some reason I think I accidentally deleted that intro. So, oops. Anyway, this photo has been scrapbooked twice now, once in our family album and once in my son's military album here. So that is good and done. I used some Unfun foam to pop it up, and that is the purple Unfun foam, so that does mean that the foam is a little bit thicker than some of the other Unfun foams that I have. Now I'm pulling out the embellishment box. I'm just kind of seeing what's going to go down here as the decoration, because that is what the sketch calls for. And I'm just trying out some different pieces. Everything is red, white, and blue, so there's not a whole lot of deviation of color scheme going on here, guys. It's just a matter of what I put together and what matches. And you might be thinking, you know, why is she going so hard for the red, white, and blue? And it's not just because it's a military album. It's also because my son has always had a love of the United States and of the flag and of red, white, and blue ever since he was very little. He has just always he's just been a real patriot. He even dressed up as a patriot for Halloween one year, so that was fun. I am using these letter stickers from Gossamer Blue, and these I did pull out for my kit. Gossamer Blue is now defunct, but love their stuff. Their quality is top notch, and I still have a bunch of it in my stash, and it'll probably stay in my stash until it gets used up. I doubt very seriously it's going to be one of those things where I'm like, ugh, and I have to get rid of it. So I'm using these small letter stickers, and these are actually a Christmas letter sticker. You can tell by the words that are down there below the alphabet. And I'm just writing out, "Let's go home." I'm going to move that over because I did not eyeball my spacing good enough there. So there we go. It's going to say, "Let's go home." And this was after boot camp, so we only had him for a short time before it was time for him to leave for his next part of his training. So I add 3 little gem stars right up there because, as you can see, I got stars going on all over this page. And then I'm trying to figure out something to just kind of liven this page up a little bit. Now, his album is still very much going to be in my style, but it's not going to have as much glitter and sparkle and color as I normally have in my albums. It will have a lot of pattern mixing, however. And I felt like this little 3x4 cut apart was perfect just to add a little bit more of the stars on there, because obviously I'm going hard with the stars on this layout. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, and I decide to use some close to my heart dies here to just cut out some shapes. And originally I was going to use one of those United States Marine Corps stickers because it pretty much, the circle pretty much covers it, but I decided to go with something a little bit different. So now I am back and I have cut these circle shapes and portions of circle shapes because they're going to tuck under, so it was okay that I did not have a complete circle. And then I have some stickers, and again, this is all from my original Kill a Kit. Oh, I did use the Marine Corps sticker. It's only been a couple days since I created this page. Where is this page? It is not in my pile for the layout chair. I wonder if I already put it in a page protector for his album. See, this is my problem, guys. Like, I know that layout chairs and stuff like that are a fun thing, and I like doing them. I like watching them, but I have this need to get my pages in albums right away. So it really is a struggle for me to keep my layouts in a pile to film a layout share video at the end of the month. But I'm working on it, and it's going to happen. So I decided to add this airplane, even though it's a military airplane, and it's not really the airplane we flew on. I'm still adding it because we did have to fly home. So I'm adding some foam squares on the back of that just to pop up the airplane a little bit and give it a little bit of dimension. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of airplanes and my scrapbooking, which is a little weird considering I'm not a big fan of butterflies, but you know what? Everybody's got their own thing. So I'm going to pop that up there, and that's going to give me my little bit of embellishment down here at the bottom of the page. And I'm just trying to figure out like where else I can throw a couple little stickers, just a couple little fun things to get this layout finished. Because like I said, not a lot going on in this page. Now I think I am probably going to write out my thoughts and feelings down that entire blue strip on the right hand side, because I do have a lot to say about this airport trip and the stuff that happened at the airport, and the little girl that came over and wanted to shake our son's hand and thank him for his service. He was very uncomfortable at that because he felt like he hadn't done anything besides pass boot camp, but nevertheless super proud of him. He had that desire to serve, and that just makes my heart happy, because not everybody does. And he is doing it, and I don't know what to say other than I am stupid proud of him and what he is doing right now with his life. Okay, enough of that. I'm just figuring out what else I can do to this page, and I do that tiny little circle heart sticker right on the O of home, and I felt like it just gave it, you know, just a little bit of something that just worked. So I have a little cluster up here now, and then the cluster down below with the airplane, and that's going to do it, guys. Thanks so much for watching.